Okay, so this is the GFI unit that we're going to be reproducing. I already made the measurements on this one and it works really nicely. So I'm just going to pop this one apart and put it back together to show you how it works. Pretty much it's just an outlet with a GFI surge protector inside of it on top of a large heavy-duty extension cord that can be run through your yard or something like that. I made it green so it can be kind of blend in with the grass. Not too friendly for the lawnmower, but definitely looks better. Oh yeah, the GFI is a ground fault interrupter. That means that it has an extra ground, and if there's any activity that's excessive, a spike going through the ground, it will trip this breaker and make sure that whatever's going on doesn't shoot too much current through whatever it's shorting out on through the ground. And this is the type of thing that you would have in a bathroom for in a water type situation where you're going to have a bathtub or a toilet or a sink next to a hair dryer. In the bathrooms they always have these that has the test and the reset buttons, and so it'll trip it if too much voltage starts shooting through. So this is a safety feature. It's really important that this is put together correctly, and on the back it's labeled on the back of this unit. So pretty much we're going to cut the cable and plug it into the back of this unit and then just seal the box. But make sure that the proper lines from out of this go into this correctly. It's very important for the safety. Okay, so these are the parts that you're going to need for this phase. This is the part where we're going to build the GFI unit. This is a safety feature, and it will trip and prevent any extra current from going through if something shorts out. So you need a box, you need the large extension cord, you'll need your GFI unit specified in the documentation, and you'll need a faceplate. Pretty much you're just going to want to clip the extension cord. You're going to cut off the female end of the extension cord because this is going to be the new female end. You got the male end right here that's going to plug into a wall in your garage or something like that, and then you're going to have this end in the middle of the box for the power strip to plug into. So the way that the GFI works is it has a ground, which is really important to get straight. It has a white line coming in, and it has a black line coming in. The way that these work is you unscrew this and a little channel opens up inside of the little white path right here, and you're going to clip these lines and twist them and feed them in. Do the ground first, it's easiest. So you would take the ground off, you would clip the end of the green wire and twist it so that it stays together. You feed it in there, and then you're going to use your screwdriver just to clamp it back down. So as you can see on the back of this unit, here's the ground right here, and you got your green wire coming in. You're going to unscrew that, clip your green wire, twist it to where it stays together, feed it in, and then clamp it down. You're going to do the same thing for the white right here. You have a white line coming in. There's two little holes where you can feed line in. I fed it in on the top one, so I unscrewed this on the side of the GFI unit, and I fed the white line in, and then I tightened it down. You're going to do the same thing on this side, and it's labeled hot for black, white for white, and then the ground is going to be the green. So I loosened this side for the black line. I clipped the black line and twisted it to where it would stay together. I fed it in there and bolted it down. What you'll end up with is something that should be fairly strong, and these wires should not be showing any metal on the outside. Some of the collar, the insulation will fit down in that hole, so you don't want anything exposed, any metal exposed on this side. And you want to put that on as it's already ran through your box. So it's already ran through my box and in through the metal collar that's going to clamp down and hold it. So you'll put this collar onto the box first, clip the extension cord, run it through here, and then clamp these down. That's pretty much the whole GFI unit. The only other tricky part is getting it to fit in there so that you can put the faceplate on and everything is tight and nothing's loose or rolling around in there. Alright, so the way we do it pretty much is just pull this cord back. We're going to fit it down to where it's centered inside of the unit. We have 2 screws that hold the GFI unit into the box. So now the GFI unit's going to be firm in place. Make sure it's lined up correctly, and then tighten your screws. You want it to be lined up in the middle so the faceplate goes on properly. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure that there's enough slack in above this metal collar holder, and make sure that it's fairly secure in there. And then we're going to take our metal collar, which is the top of the plug that's going in, and you just kind of get them started on track. And so the point of this, of course, is to brace this to where nothing pulls out inside. Those have to stay secure and immobile in order to keep the ground lined up and everything safe. So I'm going to clamp these down fairly aggressively. I wouldn't go nuts on it. So then it's attached into the cord, and then we're going to drop the faceplate on it. Protect people from reaching in and grabbing weird stuff. Screw that down. Screw that down. Alright, press the test button, make sure it's all tested up, and then that's how you get your GFI unit. This is going to now be bolted onto the board so that the power strip can reach over and plug into it.